Right. Design thinking. Our workshop flavor of the month. So the question is, anybody can take a stab on what is design thinking. I know everybody has their own version. Even the universities across the world has different versions. Anyone will be the martyr willing to stick out the neck. There is nothing right or wrong answer. Sure.
Brother, you want the Stanford version or the IAC?
Let's go global. So, okay.
Is it something about brainstorming?
It's one part of it. Yes, you are right. Brainstorm, but you do in other methodologies, right? So I thought, let's see if I can. Sorry. It's interesting. 2 minutes video. Just listen.
When companies set strategy, they often stumble. Either they collect a lot of backward-looking data, which doesn't tell them what future customers really want, or they make risky bets based on instinct instead of evidence. Design thinking is a strategy-making process that avoids these mistakes by applying tools from the world of design and shifting the focus to human behavior. Popularized by David M. Kelly and Tim Brown of Ivy and Roger Martin of the Robbins School, design thinking has 3 major stages. First, invent a future. Form a few theories about what customers might want but don't have by immersing yourself in their lives. Instead of polling them about specific products or services, observe and ask questions about their behavior. Next, test your ideas out. Use iterative prototyping with good enough products or services and conduct a few quick experiments to see how consumers respond. Adjust the product, the pricing, or the positioning accordingly. Finally, bring the new product or service to life. When you've got a winner, identify the activities, capabilities, and resources your company will need to actually produce, distribute, and sell it. For example, when senior managers at Procter & Gamble wanted to turn around the skincare brand Oil of Olay, they began by observing shoppers in both mass retail channels and high-end department stores. They realized that their industry had been primarily targeting women over 50 who were worried about wrinkles, while pretty much ignoring those in their 30s and 40s who were concerned about other issues. This was a huge market to be captured. So P&G experimented with new formulations that would tackle multiple skincare goals, then tested different prototypes, price points, and store displays. Finally, the company launched a series of new premium, yet broadly distributed products that were well received by a wide range of consumers. By using imaginative, human-centered problem-solving, design thinking can help you unlock new markets and identify new strategies.
So basically, if you look at it, the video talks about a very interesting concept. That you need to immerse yourself in your life with the customers. And all design thinking practitioners across the world, they talk about one important
You've seen a lot of people try crowdsourcing when it comes to solving problems. Like when you have a big problem you're trying to get a handle on. Well, the notion of crowdsourcing is really about going out beyond the company and
Start tab and close the
this way.
close.
Yeah. So, so one of the important things which the design thinking practitioners across the world talk about is empathy. So the question somebody asked me, a very interesting question, what is the difference between sympathy and empathy? Anybody can give a shot?
Sympathy is more like pity and empathy is feeling for the other person.
Yes. You're right. Suppose somebody goes to a hospital, you say, I know you are not well, I'm sorry about it. And somebody says, oh, you are not well, I was also in a hospital. I know how it feels and what you go through. That's empathy, because you are trying to put into the shoes of the person who is affected. So design thinking talks about that. You need to put yourself in the shoes of the lives of the customers. So fundamentally what they talk about is when you empathize with a person, you will understand the needs and wants of the customer. And design thinking talks about three kinds of needs. Primary needs, which is obvious. You want to listen to your music, right? So the scientists discovered gramophone. Now they realized gramophone is a very clumsy stuff to carry outside if you have to listen to music for recreational purposes in beaches or anywhere. So Sony came up with Walkman. Nobody told them that you need to actually carry or listen to music outside. But the interesting point is, they realized, when the chairman of Sony was walking down, he realized people are carrying the bulk gramophone, so why not make it compact? Then Steve Jobs was walking down the Stanford lanes and he found out students are carrying a lot of cassettes and Walkman. He realized it's too much actually. How about unbundling the music, the world? For example, if I had like 10 songs from 10 cassettes, I could carry 10 cassettes. He said, why not pay 99 cents, tie up the iTunes thing with iPod, and then you have 10,000 songs in your pocket. The idea is nobody told you that we need to do this, but he observed them, he empathized with people, seeing that people taking so many cassettes and trying to carry it in your bag. It's a clumsy thing. So he thought, why not do that? So that's about design thinking. Understanding the latent needs of your customer. Primary needs, if you understand, everybody is trying to understand. You go and talk to your customer, he will say, oh, I have this problem. Person Y goes, he will say, oh, I have this problem. So you are trying to solve the same problem. But if you observe customer very well, you will see they are not able to articulate certain things. But there are certain needs. And that's what the design thinking teaches you. And why it is important. There's a gentleman called Kano, he's from Japan. He said if you have the primary needs, then you are just meeting the satisfaction of your customers. Because if you go around, say, Girias, for example, you will see washing machines of same type. Designs are same, the same functions, but imagine while you are in a car, your washing machine is running, you want to switch it off. If a company provides that, that's amazing, isn't it? You get a smartphone. And that's the latent needs. Probably everybody is struggling with that, but the customers will never be able to articulate. So you are envisioning the future for you which doesn't exist. And that only comes when you understand the latent needs of your customer. If you look at it, the secondary need we talked about is a linear satisfaction. There are a bit of opportunity for doing innovation, etc. But when you have latent needs identified, it's a real innovation. The satisfaction curve goes here. So design thinking is equal to empathy, is equal to understanding the latent needs, and then trying to satisfy the needs of the customer. That is the bottom line. So this is what is important. The customers are not able to articulate. So how much focus group you run, etc. In fact, I would request all of you, there is a video which is of 8 minutes. It's run by IDEO. It's in 2000, I think it's 2000 it was shot, how you build a shopping cart. It's a beautiful idea. The guys go to the shopping mall, they observe people, and they come out with a brilliant model where a woman who is shopping can put her baby also. Because that's a problem people saw when they were walking down the aisles of the retail stores. Why latent needs cannot be understood by focus group? These two gentlemen, I think everybody knows, Henry Ford and Steve Jobs. That's what they say. Okay? So Henry Ford said, if I would have asked people, let us give me faster horses. Very interesting thing. If anybody can identify this gentleman. A user who actually demolished the existing company.
This was Netflix, right?
Yes. Red Hastings. So as a user, he realized it's a problem. No users were complaining, but as Mr. Let me, you pay $44 for 3 days if you are fine. He said, why not turn around the industry? Nobody told him. As a user, he felt it. So in nutshell, if you look at it, I have highlighted the keywords: unarticulated functional and emotional needs, human empathy, human-centered design, and having deeper insights on the customer context. Now, small workshop. Share your Red Hastings moment. Any industry you have used, healthcare, for example, Practo. Practo, one of the founder was taking him to the clinic. He realized his waiting time is too large, and father is actually having some problem. That actually triggered him to start Practo. And why the life of customers is very important. Have you heard of Betty Crocker? They make cake like Pillsbury. It's a huge hit in the US. So when they launched cake in England, it was a flop. Why, you know? Because the cake they made is moist cake, but British like dry cakes. Tide, a phenomenal success across the world, initially failed in Mexico. Why? Because you need a lot of water to rinse and clean clothes when you use Tide. Mexico is semi-desert region, scarcity of water. So people couldn't afford to use Tide. So it didn't go through. So important is they never thought what happened in one market will be successful in another market without immersing themselves and understanding the market. So please, volunteers. This can create $1 billion opportunity for you. That's what Dead Hastings did. Any staff? It's like a workshop. I mean, it cannot be a monologue. We have 3 more minutes, volunteers. That means essentially all of you are satisfying primary needs, right? Nobody is satisfying their native needs. So nobody has a chance to become $1 billion company.
So here is a problem where very difficult to, not easy to find a live fish, freshness type of fish for a fish lover. Anywhere you go, you get something which is stale, wood, which is traveled long distance. So that's one of the problems.
Yes. Good, yeah. I think it's a good problem. We still buy frozen fishes. Nobody tells you, it's a net meat. Anybody else? Yes, indeed.
Okay, so I just 3 years back I moved into a new apartment, and we have this 5 LPG gas, and the supplier was kind of disorganized, and we had labor issues. So the way it works is that the meters were installed inside the house in a common area. At the end of the month, he has to find people who are available for working only for those 3-4 days of meter reading, etc. And then he comes, he goes to every house. Some house, both husband and wife working month and dates, or they will not be available, busy, whatever. Lots of things. So it was leading to a lot of erratic reading, not exactly 1 month reading, and then it will be for 40 days. The bills would be inflated. Those kind of issues. So we thought of this as a problem for the community, and then we looked at what other resolutions we have. And the simple solution, this was to turn the model upside down. Instead of we sending people to home and taking the reading, we made an app in which the content was generated by the users themselves.
Oh, fantastic.
Every month end we send a reminder. Some of the people just note the reading, enter into the app, and then e-invoice automatically generated. Now it's one of our flagship products.
Fantastic. Yes, please.
So, in 6 months, I launched a product for Gobi Lakha. So, when I launched this, when I want to go for laundry service, I need to wait till weekend. And I have to go outside for looking for laundry shop. And if I order for delivery, the person won't come online. So, I made a locker-based system. It's called Gobi Lakha. So, now I can place my clothes in the locker, and mobile app I can register the locker number and place the orders. The laundry person will pick it up. Once he delivers, I will get a message and the password after making the payment, and I can pick it up anytime. So 24/7 is available. So we started in multiple KGs, hostels, villas.
Fantastic. Any more? It's a $1 billion opportunity to pitch.
Last minute.
Yes, last minute I know.
Yeah.
So people also have last minute. So yeah.
So this for last question.
Yeah.
So it's a story about 3 to 4 years ago. I was 15 years old and Diwali had came. And what I saw was my parents and all the kids in the house were just on their phones and using the social media, doing YouTube or whatever. But for a 15-year kid, that was a very pleasing and good moment to burn the crackers and do some fun. But I saw my parents and family, but on the phone. I started studying about this, like it's almost a very crucial thing that people are on the phone and they don't know what is happening. And behind social media screens, there is a big loop, the dopamine hit loop and the empathy destruction and all other things. I started studying that, and now it's been 8 months. I've created a product, Famelic, which emphasizes on these type of things, that
Actually, I'm saving for the pitch.
No, which is good actually. He has been able to tell the latent needs he observed as a 15-year-old kid. Last chance, we have 30 seconds. 15 seconds, anybody? Cool. It's a quick introduction, so we are done. Any question? Honestly, it's a 6 weeks course. So we are trying to condense it in whatever time. Prashant sir is here, he's a NIFT prof, he's going to take you through the design thinking process. It will be a workshop rather than a presentation. So, right, thank you so much.